Hey everyone, today we're talking about Yay Games, a decentralized gaming marketplace. But before we do that, make sure to do your own research and figure out if this project is for you. We're going to go over everything along with this project, including Zeus, which is their launch pad for games, which is really cool. And of course, we're also going to touch upon Bold Point, which is their up and coming NFT role-playing game, which is super exciting. So a lot of things to talk about. So a lot of interesting stuff to go over today. So let's go. Here on the website at yay.games, a really cool domain name. I always give kudos to projects that have cool domain names, and this is the coolest one I've seen in a while. So, and it says right here, it gives you like tips in case you guys have issues. It says make sure the URL is https yay games, just to make sure that you have it. I think some people were having issues. But they have some information here. It's the launch on BSC, but they're going to talk about Bold Point and then launch on AVAX, which is really cool. So there's two main things that I'm going to talk about today. First being Zeus, the new era of IGOs, initial game offerings. So we're going to talk all about that platform and everything going on there. That's like their launch pad for GameFi and NFT projects. Super exciting, really cool. I talk a lot about launch pads. Having one specifically for games is really interesting to me, so I could have a place to check for the latest and hottest games coming out in the crypto space. So this is actually fully based on the Binance Smart Chain and AVAX. So if you actually click go to platform here, it'll actually take you there. So it says signing this message, you're confirming that there's a couple of things. Hopefully this should be all relevant to you guys. You just have to click here and connect your MetaMask wallet to check this out. So if you click on the games, you can actually check out all the different games that you have access to. BTC versus ETH, ADA up or down, Doodle Pump, Yay, Pinball, and then Bold Point, which obviously we're going to talk about in a second. If you guys actually want to check out some of the projects that you guys can jump into, you could click into projects. Some of them have had really good success. Some of them like 30x or 40x, which is kind of crazy. But let's jump into Bold Point. It actually takes you to bp.yay.games. Really cool project that I'm going to talk about today. So it says the main objective is the game to develop your virtual character by participating in quests and battles against others. Each character is an in-game BP 721 token that the player has exclusive ownership of. The character is built by players in the constructor and has skills and abilities to get improved throughout winning battles, which is cool, and getting rewards. There are 3 game modes, which we compete against other players, competing against AI, and placing bets. So it's good. There's something for everyone. So really cool. This game is actually going to be released really soon. So if you guys are interested, definitely keep following along with them. They even have this really cool PDF that talks all about this project. They talk about the potential. They talk about what they're trying to do, what they're also trying to solve, and their solution. They talk about the benefits of being on the blockchain, but let's look into the game mechanics. So game farming, character development mechanics, rewards for achievements, battle system, PvP mechanics, game meta, PvE mechanics, crafting quests, and then multiple tournaments. And then they show you off some like screenshots, potentially what this is going to look like. Game character design, more than just a character. There's a story to be told, which is really cool. Obviously, you're going to stay in this game long term if you feel connected to your character. Bold Point Yay Games, one of the flagship products of the decentralized game platform, Yay Games, which we just talked about. With a framework program of Yay Games, a company specializing in development of user devices, limited series smartphones will be launched with pre-installed games. They also plan to have an in-game NFT marketplace. And then they also talk about the token potential here, comparing it to a lot of popular projects. Obviously, I've talked a lot about Axie Infinity and Sandbox, but they talk about the funding. They talk about the market cap, the token name, and then the token price, and then the platform. They are on Avalanche, which is really cool, and I think that's really going to stand out. So token economics, if you guys want to learn more about this token symbol, BPT. Total supply 1 billion BPT, and then the roadmap if you guys want to check this out. So basically, earlier this year was like the idea, launching all of this stuff, thinking about what's going to be in here. But Q3 was the BPT private sale, sidechain technology release, and then Q4, which we're in now, Bold Point MVP, NFT marketplace release, in-game NFT items first package release. And then Q1 is the BPT IDO on tier 1 pad. And then Bold Point alpha release, single asset gamification, mobile Android version is coming out, which is really cool. That's coming out really soon. Limited edition Android smartphone release. I haven't heard of that before, but you're essentially, they're going to give, they're going to release these phones and then they're going to have the game pre-installed on it, which is cool. And if in-game NFT items, Dex listing, and then a lot of stuff coming in second half of next year. NFT release, tournament, governance, CX listing, beta release, and then end of next year is first quarter, in-game NFTs even more. So they're just releasing more and more of these pack releases, and then Bold Point 1.0 release. So I think they're really building up to this exciting release. Obviously, you can see more information about it. Maybe you could participate in some of these alpha testings, which would be cool. So like I said, if you're interested in this project, definitely follow along with them. I'm going to teach you guys how to whitelist. It's going to take you to Google Forms, so it's going to ask you a couple of questions. What's the estimated amount of your deposit? What currency? Are you interested in recommending to others for referral bonuses, and a bunch of other questions to potentially be a part for the upcoming news. So really cool. Definitely check this out. So again, if you guys want to go back to the website, we kind of jumped to Bold Point, which was here. Again, this was if you want to view more and learn more about it, that's where it takes you. So really cool. Here's some of the other projects that were happening. They had Tailcraft, Dexport. I actually talked about Dexport, which is cool. Desu, if you guys remember that. So really cool. The total performance of token performance is 40x. Remember I said that some of them were 30x, 40x. This one was 40x. And then Dexport was 40x as well. So really cool. Awesome projects that have done really well. And then more to come soon. Yay smart contract. There could only be one Yay in this game, and now you can be 100% sure that's the real deal. Yay has gone public, and our smart contract has too. So if you guys want to buy Yay, you could click here, and you could buy it on like PancakeSwap or Pangolin if you guys are interested. Here's the contract address for both Avalanche or Binance Smart Chain. I know we checked out some of the games you guys had access to, but they do plan a lot more in the future, so that's cool. So if you guys want to look at the roadmap for this project, you guys can check it out here. Obviously, we were just looking at the roadmap for Bold Point earlier, but of course, a lot of interesting stuff is coming here. And so Q3, they did Dex listings, loyalty programs, casual game release, which we went through. Q4, Yay Games, publishing, Q4, games and publishing, more listings, Bold Point beta release, NFT marketplace, multiple IDO launch on tier 1 pads. And then Q1, obviously it's a lot about Bold Point, but also just governance release, fiat on-ramp integration, and then new game releases. Definitely a lot of exciting stuff, so definitely check this out if you guys are interested. And again, tokenomics, if you guys want to look through that as well, definitely check it out. Join them on Telegram for this. There's 25,000 members about this. Again, because they have so many games on here, so many different ways for people to play and invest. I think it's cool. So this was an update that they posted. It's actually over now, but it was to get into Bold Point, they had a Yay holders round. So another benefit for being Yay holders, you get early access to some of these great projects. So definitely check it out. They do a lot of AMAs, which is really cool as well. So definitely follow them if you guys are interested in some of these projects. They keep sharing information about their upcoming game, Bold Point, really exciting. And like I said, if you guys are interested in this, if you guys play games like I do, definitely follow this project. I do think that's really exciting, especially checking out all the games that are launching on their Launchpad. I think that'll be really awesome for you guys to check out. So thanks again for watching. I'm going to keep you guys updated on Yay Games, on Bold Point, and some of the upcoming games that they're releasing in the near future. So thanks again for watching. Catch you guys next time.